Everywhere I look, I see the BMW steering wheel upgrade. So I decided to order one from our favorite shopping place, AliExpress. Received it, and now we are going to unbox it and also in this video go and install it on the vehicle. Before we start actually doing this type of work, I would like to mention that these are aftermarket steering wheels. They are not original BMW, and there is a big question mark with regards to the quality of the airbags. In my inspection of these units, the quality is quite good, but always keep in mind that if you want a 100% genuine product, buy it from BMW. Now, this is the unit that we ordered, the blackish, dark shadowish trim with a flat bottom, something that still keeps in line with the BMW design and something that is not out of place when installed in the vehicle, while still having a bit more character. Links to these products might be available in the description below. First impressions: build quality quite good, nice stitching, well machined surfaces, and a premium feel to it, although it's an aftermarket part. The unit came with an airbag. Depending on when and where you're ordering it, it might not come with an airbag. This one, we have the correct labeling, and I've noticed that even this little bit, which is the security seal, seems to be machined and congruent with the original parts. However, the overall pricing of this unit makes you think and question if this is an original part. Also, in my assessing and in previous units that I've seen on vehicles, the really Chinesium ones have this surface quite rough, and this one doesn't have it rough, it's quite smooth. Again, an indicator that we might have a genuine part. Good practice when it comes to installing and working with airbags tells us that we need to disconnect the battery from the vehicle, and only after that start doing the work on anything airbag related. So we are going to do just that. Keep in mind that when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your tailgate hinge is locked so that you do not lock your boot, after that not being able to open up this area to reconnect the battery. We are going after the negative terminal. Place it to one of the sides, and now we go in front, take the steering wheel and do our beautiful install. An extension bar, a 15mm socket, another extension for that, a torque wrench capable of doing 62 Newton meters, and I'm using a long Allen to push and release the airbags. I would start with placing some good microfibers on the surfaces to ensure that we are not scratching things. Previously, I made sure that the steering wheel is in as straight of a position as humanly possible. We continue with a long Allen that needs to be pushed underneath. This is where it becomes a little bit finicky. And by the looks of it, we have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's take a look at the connection points and the overall layout. We will need to disconnect the couplers. Screwdrivers or precision dentistry tools will help in unclipping the stuff. That was one. And the second one. Okay, what else do we have in front of us? We will have this little connector that needs to go out, and this main bolt. And by the looks of it, it should be a 15. This will be the tricky bit, undoing it by yourself. which wasn't that bad. You need to be gentle with regards to the assembly that is holding in place your steering wheel, and I would also advise to create some signs with regards to the position of where the old steering wheel was fitted. At this point, I'm also looking at disconnecting the last coupler. Try to wiggle it like that, or with my hand. Nope, you can do it with your hand. Everything is disconnected. Time to take out this 15mm bolt. I would advise not to use impact tools. And if you want to know the torque spec, BMW is saying 62 Newton meters. And also BMW is saying to replace the bolts that have thread seal. If we're looking at this one is a normal bolt, so it doesn't actually need replacing. If we're looking at the assembly, it has already some grooves that tell the position of the steering wheel, and by the looks of it, it will be a straight swap in and out. We do the out bit, and the new little toy is fitting. Will it be fitting? Straight in. Do we have any room for maneuvering? By the looks of it, no. It is machined in such a way that you can fit it only in one position. 62 Newton meters for this one. The initial torquing is done by hand, and after that I'm gonna bring my torque wrench. 60 little to 62. 60 for them and 2 for you. Well, we have done it. Not in the most scientific way, but it is done. Time to connect the little coupler, which went in without any issues. Now, what do we do with these little wires? Do they go on top? Do they go over here? Where's the right position for them? The airbag will go over there. It is clipped. It is on the vehicle. We will have to connect the battery next. In the vehicle, it looks really nice. It gives a nice feeling to our vehicle. Back to the vehicle. We have power. No strange ABS airbag lights. Works. Volume up and down. Cruise control. Limiter. M1 and M2, they do not exist. Volume up and down works. And that is how you install a new steering wheel on the BMW F10. It looks surprisingly good. Might be something that you guys want to consider. Links available below. Let me know what you think about this type of upgrade.